Good morning, Kwara State. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to today's newspaper review on Emirates Radio. We are located behind Federal Ministry of Environment of Ojeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. I'm Misturah Issa. Newspaper we are looking into this morning is the Punch newspaper, Daily Post newspaper, and the Vanguard newspaper. The headlines I have here is on Daily Post, NNPCL under pressure to reduce petrol price amid rivalry with Dangote refinery. Still on Daily Post, senior advocate Mohammed kicks against exclusion of Oduko in proposed 31 state creation. On Punch newspaper, Okwebelo closes defense after long witness admits over voting. On Punch, end of rascality in Rivers near says Amuale. Stay on Punch, JAMB sets 320 UTME benchmark for under 16 candidates. Court adjourned indefinitely as Kano demand case transfer to Southeast. Obasanjo Atiku orders meeting no threat, says APC. Assembly probes Sanwo-Olu's light up Lagos projects. And on Vanguard, IGP bans policemen in Mufti carrying guns. On Daily Post, release all hostage by Saturday or a breakout. Trump wants Hamas. UCH power crisis embarrassment to Nigerian government, says minister. On Punch, most governors live permanently in Abuja, says LLC president. Stay on Punch, defend yourself in court. INEC test dismiss Adamawa work. Weapons alone won't solve Nigeria insecurity problem, says Governor Abdul Razak. Trump executive order struck down Falana on what Nigerian judges must learn. Let's take a look at the stories. On Daily Post, NNPCL under pressure to reduce petrol price amid rivalry with Dangote refinery. The Nigerian Petroleum Company Limited most fresh premium motor spirit price reduction as MRS filing station in partnership with Dangote refinery announced a fuel pump price on yesterday. The National President of Petroleum Product Retail Outlet Owners Association, Bill Gillis Ari, and spokesperson for the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Chinedu Okadike, made this known in a separate exclusive interview with newsmen. The development followed MRS filling stations' announcement of a fuel price reduction yesterday for the first time in 2025. Still on Daily Post, senior advocate Muhammad kick against exclusion of Educo in proposed 31 state creation. A senior advocate of Nigeria's son, Alhaji Muhammad Indarani Muhammad, has kicked against the exclusion of Educo state into the 31 additional states proposed to be created for the country by the National Assembly. Educo state was recommended to be created out of the present Niger State by the last national confab to address the crisis of marginalization by the minority ethnic groups. Addressing the media in Abuja yesterday over the exclusion, the senior lawyer faulted the report of the House of Representatives, describing the act as marginalization. And on Punch newspaper, Okpebolo closes defense after lone witness admits over voting. Edo State Governor Monday Okpebolo opened and closed his case before the Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal on yesterday after calling one witness. Newsmen gathered at the close of Thursday proceeding after the Independent National Electoral Commission concluded its case without calling any witness to justify the September 21, 2024 election it conducted. The tribunal adjourned to Monday, February 10th for Okpebolo to open his case. Upon the resumed hearing yesterday, Okpebolo counsel Oyechi Ipezu-san called the lone witness Usman Majek, 31, from Usain in the Ovia Southwest local government area in Edo State. Under court examination by the petitioner's leader counsel, Adetunji Oyeyipo-san agreed that there was overvoting in his polling unit. He also said accreditation and voting took place simultaneously in his unit. And on Punch newspaper, end of rascality in Rivers Near, says Amorale. The Martin Amorale led Rivers State House of Assembly lawyer to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has slammed Governor Similayi Fubara for withholding their entitlement. He, however, said the end to this rascality is very near. This as the House said it had declared the seat of 3-member vacant over absenteeism. Amorale stated this during a news briefing in Port Harcourt, the state capital, yesterday. He also warned Fubara against disobeying Monday's Supreme Court judgment, which he said validated the 27 of them as members of the State House of Assembly. Still on Punch, JAMB set 320 UTME benchmark for under-16 candidates. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board says candidates under the age of 16 can be considered for admission into tertiary institutions if they demonstrate that they are academically exceptional by scoring 80% and above in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Given that the total score in the UTME is 400 marks, 80 represents a minimum score of 320. This development follows the recent reversal of the mandatory 18-year admission age benchmark introduced by the former Minister of Education, Tahir Mamman. The current Education Minister, Olatunji Alausa, restated that the previous benchmark of 16 years, a move widely supported by stakeholders in the education sector. Still on Punch newspaper, court adjourned indefinitely as Kano demand case transfer to Southeast. The Federal High Court in Abuja yesterday indefinitely adjourned the trial of the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, after he reiterated his refusal to be tried before Justice Binta Nyako. Justice Nyako announced the adjournment yesterday following Kanu's insistence that his case be transferred to a court in the Southeast. Kanu had in September 24, 2024, requested Justice Nyako to rescue herself from mistrial, citing a lack of confidence in her handling of the case. In response, the judge agreed to step down and forward the case file to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Soho, for reassignment. However, Justice Soho later returned the case to Justice Nyako, stating that given the prolonged history of the matter, which dates back to 2015, she was best suited to continue handling it. Still on Punch, Ambassador Atiku orders meeting no trade, says APC. The ruling All Progressive Congress yesterday declared that a possible alliance between former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the 2023 People Democratic Party presidential flag bearer Atiku Abubakar poses no threat to President Bola Tinubu re-election in 2027. The National Secretary of the APC, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, said this in an interview with Newsmen, while commenting on the meeting held by Obasanjo and his ex-Wade Deputy Atiku in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, yesterday. Atiku led a high-powered delegation which included former Governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwa, former Governor of Cross River State, Senator Leah Imoka, and other political stalwarts to the meeting. Still on Punch newspaper, Assembly Pope Sanwo-Olu light up Lagos project. Members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have called on Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to fast-track the award of contracts for the Light Up Lagos project, particularly for street lights on roads and highways to enhance security. The Assembly also set up a committee to investigate the project amid concern of darkness in several parts of Lagos as raised by the lawmakers. The resolution was passed yesterday during a plenary session, following a matter of urgent public importance raised by the lawmaker representing Ajeromi Ifelodunwan Lukman Olumo. Olumo noted that despite previous resolution on street light installation, Lagosians are yet to benefit from the initiative, leaving many areas in darkness and vulnerable to security threats. And on Vanguard, IGP bans policemen in Mufti from carrying guns. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetogun, has directed that henceforth no operative should be seen carrying assault arms while dressed in civilian attire. He also issued a stern warning to all officers regarding serious breaches of human rights, emphasizing the duty of the force to uphold this right. And on Daily Post, release all hostage by Saturday or hell break out, Trump wants Hamas. President Donald Trump of the United States has announced yesterday that Hamas should release all hostages held by the militant group in Gaza by midday Saturday, or he would propose cancelling the Israel-Hamas ceasefire and let hell break out. Trump warned that Israel might want to override him on the issue, saying he might speak to Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. However, in a wide-ranging section with reporters in his office, Trump expressed frustration with the condition of the last group of hostages freed by Hamas and by the announcement by the militant group that it will halt further releases. Still on Daily Post, UCH power crisis embarrassment to Nigerian government, says Minister. The Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDC, has agreed to restore electricity supply at the University College Hospital, UCH Ibadan. The announcement was made yesterday during a visit of the Minister of Power, REVEIW, Adelabu, to the hospital. News recalled that UCH has been having power crisis in the last 1 year. The power supply to the hospital was cut off by IBEDC 3 times in 2024. The electricity distribution company has now agreed to restore the power supply within 48 hours. And on Punch, most governors live permanently in Abuja, says LLC president. The president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Mr. Joe Ajiu, yesterday stated that no governor has power to ban labour unions, noting that union practice falls under the executive legislative list in the constitution. This is just as he lamented that most governors are now living permanently in Abuja at the detriment of their state. Ajiu, while reacting to the proscription of labour union in state-owned tertiary institution by former Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello at a town hall meeting with workers at the LLC secretariat located at the state capital, he said the NLC president, who expressed surprise that such a thing exists in the state, said the state government lacked the right to proscribe union under the exclusive legislative list. Stay on Punch, defend yourself in court, INEC test dismiss Adamawa Rec. The Independent National Electoral Commission yesterday dismissed the claim made by the dismissed resident electoral commissioner for Adamawa State, Hudu Yunusa Ari, stating that the court not press conference at the proper venue for him to defend his action. Yunusa Ari, who was sacked over his controversial declaration of Senator Aisha Tudahiru of all Progressive Party as the winner of the 2023 Adamawa governorship election, while coalition was still ongoing, resurfaced at the weekend in Bauchi at a press conference with allegations that INEC suppressed evidence proving Binani victory. He accused the commission's leadership of ignoring critical documents that could have altered the election's outcome. And on Daily Post, weapons alone won't solve Nigerian insecurity problem, says Governor Abdulrazak. Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak has announced that addressing Nigerian security challenges require more than just procuring weapons. He emphasized the need for proper infrastructure to enhance military operations. The governor made this statement yesterday while inaugurating the newly constructed quarter guard and remodeled headquarters of the 22 Armored Brigade at Sobi, Ilorin, the state capital. Governor Abdulrazak noted that the project executed by the Nigerian Army aligned with the Chief of Army Staff vision, sustaining a culture of maintenance within the military. He commended the effort of the 22 Armed Brigade in ensuring peace and stability in Kwara State. I'm a child of God, not member of any secret cult. Sheung clarifies viral video. National TV political correspondent Sheung Akimbaloye has quashed rumors purporting his membership of a secret cult. Recall that a video clip that recently went viral on social media has sparked rumors speculating that the journalist belonged to a secret cult. Clearing the air, Sheung said the motion picture was captured where he recently visited his alma mater, where he studied theater art some years ago. According to him, the misconstrued event was an induction program for new students in the performing and film arts. On Daily Post, the Jigawa governor's wife demands end to female circumcision. The wife of the Jigawa state governor, Adia Adiza Umar Namadi, has called for an end to the practice of female circumcision, emphasizing its harmful effect on women and girls. Adia Adiza stated this at a ceremony to mark the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation in Dusseldorf, the state capital. She said the United Nations fixed February 6th of every year to create awareness as part of the UN's efforts to eradicate female genital mutilation. She highlighted the danger associated with female circumcision, stressing that it brings more harm than good. Still on Daily Post, Imo police recover 4-year-old boy stolen in Abia, nabbed 40-year-old woman. Imo State Police Command has arrested 40-year-old woman Onyechi Emeka from Isiala Ngwa South Local Government Area of Abia State with a 5-year-old boy. In a press statement issued by the Police Public Relations Officer of the State Command, DSP Eri Okoye, he stated that the woman was apprehended by officers of Okoye Division Headquarters during a stop and search operation. He said investigation revealed that the child was stolen from his mother's shop at number 22 Chimeze Street, Obioha, Abia State. Okoye hinted that the suspect initially claimed that the boy was her sister's son, but that the inconsistency in her statement was suspicious. And on Punch newspaper, Oyomesi Senator Tinubu Head order make Alaafin 97-men coronation committee. The Alaafin of Oyo Oba Abimbola Owode has set up a 97-member local organizing coronation committee to oversee activities for the ceremony fixed for April 5, 2025. The monarch, in a statement by his chief of staff Rotimi Osuntola in Ibadan, the state capital, announced a former Independent National Electoral Commission Commissioner Kunle Ogumola as the chairman of the committee and Adedurura Owode as the vice chairman. Still on Punch newspaper, Uber driver killed, body dump on Lagos road. The Lagos State chapter of Amalgamated Union of App-Based Transporters of Nigeria has mourned the death of a 42-year-old alien driver, Yusufat Ayinde, who was stabbed to death by unidentified assassinates on Friday. The chairman, Jai Simi Aziz, who confirmed the incident, revealed to Newsmen yesterday that the deceased was on duty in the evening when he was attacked. He said Ayinde received a wide request through the e-hailing app and arrived at the designated location where he was ambushed by a group of hoodlums. And on Daily Post, we need water, Bauchi community cries out. Residents of Jamhara local government area in Bauchi State have appealed to the Adidja Jamhara River Basin Development Authority for improved access to clean water and better irrigation system to support the farming activities and daily needs. A delegation for the community met with JHBDA officials in Kano to discuss their concern. They highlighted the urgent need for functional irrigation canals, additional dams, and comprehensive flood control measures. That ends the newspaper summary for today. Join us tomorrow for another episode. Grab the newspapers for more details. I'm Misturah Issa. Thanks for listening and have a lovely day.